Hi, in this video I'm going to share with you the only 3 things you need to achieve outstanding success with your business. And when I mean only 3 things, I do not mean that there are only 3 things you can do to achieve success with your business. What I mean is that whatever it is you do to achieve success in your business, whatever the options there are, of course there are many options of the things you could do to achieve success with your business, but whatever those options are, they all fall into 3 categories, and an understanding of these 3 categories and what they are doing for your business will help you pick the better options when you see the things you need to do in each of these areas. For instance, you will need to in your product development, there are things you need to do, there are ways you want to do them, there are ways you have learned to do them in order to get your product to the quality of whatever it is that the market is interested in. You can also be talking about systems of selling your product and making more sales and achieving more sales and all that. But all of these, there are many of them you can do to increase your sales. It could be on human resource people you are employing, it could be on your marketing strategy, it could be whatever it is. But all of these things fall into 3 categories, and those 3 things are what I want to discuss with you in this video. Now, if you're an entrepreneur, you sell anything and you have desire to achieve success, you have asked the question, how do I increase my sales? How do I move my business from point A, where I am starting or where I'm struggling, through point B, where I have seen some traction and I'm beginning to move upward, to point C, where I have now kind of arrived, I have achieved maximum success, which is kind of the goal of every entrepreneur and everyone who is selling something. Now, if you have asked that question, if you have desire to achieve success with your business in this regard, this video is for you. And I believe this is the case for many entrepreneurs, many people who sell things on anywhere, anytime. Now, when you're selling something, when you're selling anything, you want a way to make your product good, make it look good, so that the prospect you're showing it to is willing to or will not hesitate to buy it, is willing to pay the money you're asking for to buy that product. I will not hesitate to do so. And then you need to find as many such prospects as possible to go through your funnel and then give you money for that, your product. And then again, you want to serve all the people who have gone through your products so well that they get what is called the customer satisfaction. And you do this through all the things you do from beginning to the end and whatever it is. And this is why you're doing this, is so that those your customers can bring in more customers, or can come back and buy again and again, and eventually bring in more customers for you, either in terms of their friends or family they refer to come to your business. And hey, these are the 3 things that bring money to business. These are the 3 things that grow business. These are the 3 things that help businesses achieve success. And this is how success is achieved in every single business that exists. No great business has ever become great without these 3 things, and I am going to be exposing and demystifying them in this video. Wow, welcome to my channel. My name is Gabriel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button and of course hit the notification bell, so that you get to be known you get to know each time I post a new video. Why am I eating my mouth? But that's okay. So, and also like this video. If you like this video, YouTube will show it to more of people like you who would like to watch content in this manner. And that is it. So I hope you do this. Let's get into the video proper. The only 3 things that will make a successful business, and let's hit them running. The number one of them is an irresistible offer. Now, this all brings into the question everything you do in order to create a quality product and to deliver it to your customer. Now, this line was first used in the movie The Godfather. If you've watched it, The Godfather, Michael Corleone says these words: I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse. And he was referring to another mobster like him when he was trying to sell shares. Was trying to buy shares from a family that was refusing, or who did not want to sell their shares. And he says, I'm going to make him an offer he can refuse. And the consequences of that was that, of course, they are mafians. If he refuses to buy, to give into his offer, the consequences was death. So what this means is that you need to learn how to, what this means for your business. This is a thing you need to learn how to, create an offer, develop a product or service, and then put it into an offer that enables that is so good that the customer feels the consequences of not buying is serious. The consequences of him not buying means he's losing out serious. So that is the concept behind making an irresistible offer. An offer that someone would see, be like, that crazy girl you want to go down well with, and you see her offering you something and you're not refusing, you are trying to refuse. That's what an irresistible offer is. So as an entrepreneur, you want to learn how to create offers that your potential customers will be crazy, will be stupid, if I will use that word, to decline. So that's what let me give you an example of what happened between MTN and Econet. If you recall, in the years 2000, 2001, when when mobile communication came fresh into Nigeria, and you see that these two major lines, the two major communication lines, were MTN and Econet. Now they were selling their lines for 50,000. That SIM card then 50,000 naira, around that amount. So, and then if you want to buy a phone, is around 40-something thousand for you to get a mobile phone that you put into it. And it's not the kind of smartphone we have now. They are all those kind of phones. I think currently they are being sold for like 2,500-3,000 in the market. So all those phones, those kind of things, that's what they were selling in the market then. Because the demand for this, especially among the top economic class, was so high, and at some point they got to a saturation, because the top class in Nigeria is not, the high economic class in Nigeria is not so large. So they came to a saturation point where almost everybody in the top class have gotten the phone, so nobody is buying again. The price is too much for the middle class. Only a few of the middle class are trying to afford to buy it. So they found the problem breaking into the middle class and then down. Now, this is what MTN did. MTN did what is called the BOGOF offer. Buy one, get one free. And it wasn't just one, because this one is just a system of making an irresistible offer. And what MTN did is, because each of them were selling their SIM card 50,000, and the other ones the phone was around 40-something thousand. MTN came out with an offer that granted them access into the middle market, into the middle economic class, and that was to offer for 50,000 naira you get an MTN SIM card, you get a phone plus another MTN SIM card and a phone within a period of time. They made this offer within a period of time. So if you buy within this week or within this month, you get what do you call it now? You get a phone. You get a phone from MTN, and then you also get a SIM card from MTN. So you're not just getting one. So if you buy one phone or one SIM, if you pay for one phone and SIM card, you get another phone and SIM card. And that was how MTN was able to, push away Econet from the market because of that single offer. So while Econet was selling one of their SIM card for 50,000 naira, with that same amount you can get two SIM cards from MTN and two phones from MTN. That is a mad offer, and that is it. So this is an example of an irresistible offer. It's an example of a good. There are several other ways you can make irresistible offer, and let's go forward. So let's move to the next thing. The next thing you need to do in order to achieve success with your business, and that is non-stop traffic. Now, by non-stop traffic here, I'm referring to targeted prospects, people who you have identified to be interested in what you're offering, people who you have identified to need what you're offering, that your business or your services or your product, and then people who are most likely to buy your offer when you present it to them. So those are the people we're referring to as prospects. So to get as many of them as possible to enter through your funnel is what we refer to as non-stop traffic. You will have to agree with me, that if no one sees what you're selling or what you're offering, no one is going to buy. So you want to get as many people as possible to see what you're offering such that they will be able to buy. And today traffic is easy. It's not difficult to get. Traffic is easy. You can get it on social media, you can get it through many means, all right? But the most important thing is that you get quality traffic, that is kind of people who are willing to buy products from you. You don't want to target people, you don't want to target everybody, you don't want to make your offer available to everybody. The thing is that as many people will see it, but majority of them will not be willing to buy. So if you're spending money on that advert, you're going to be wasting ad money, what is called money investment from ads. So you want to make sure that the people you're showing, you want to target the people you're showing your product or your offer, such that you are targeting the right people, the people who are interested in what you're offering and are willing to pay for it, right? So paid traffic is good, is better because it helps you do this, especially for instance if you're using Facebook. Facebook enables you to target people based on their attributes, based on their behaviors, based on the information they have supplied to Facebook on the platform. So that is a way to get interested people and people who are willing to buy, who are able to buy again into your funnel, into your trap, get them to be interested in what you're selling. So that's another idea. That's another way of getting the number 3 point. When you're trying to sell a product or when you want to achieve success with your business. So you try to get traffic, get as much of them, and keep people coming in. Whether it is your shop, find a way to make sure that people keep coming into your shop, keep buying, create that buying frenzy, create that traffic, let people come in. And the more people come, the more other people who are interested in this will want to come, because people interact, human beings interact. So that's number 3. Now the third thing that you need to do to achieve success with your business is to offer an awesome customer experience. Give an awesome customer experience. Now this is where a lot of small businesses in Nigeria and maybe in Africa as a whole get it really wrong. Well, you can walk into a supermarket in Nigeria and purchase an item and walk out of the door of that supermarket and discover there is a damage, it is damaged, and you return it to the supermarket and they will reject it. They will tell you you have already paid for it, you can't take it back. In fact, some of them even write it boldly on their listing that after you have paid for it, you cannot return it. So that's not good. If you are an entrepreneur in Africa, in Nigeria, who wants to go far, you need to eliminate that from your policy. The most important thing you need to do is that you need to make sure that your product, that's what we identified in the first one, your products are really good and nobody will reject them in the first place. And the next thing you need to do, even if somebody does reject them, you are willing to accept them, and you need to create a mechanism that makes this possible. When you do this, you're going to get customer feedbacks. What this does for your business is that you get positive customer feedbacks, you get high ratings, you get 5-star ratings from this thing, you get social proofs that enables you to even sell to more customer, make even more sales to more customers in the future, right? So this is what it does. It creates that frenzy purchase. People feel comfortable buying from your product, and we're going to break this down in detail, but it brings us to the point. If you want to experience rapid growth, rapid sales in your business, you need to make your customers feel special. Customer is the key in the recent business model, or the thriving business models. Every thriving business model, the customer is king. So you need to really work on your customer service experience, the experience that your customers get after purchasing from you. And there are several ways you can do this. Let me say, identify 4 ways you can make your customers feel special. One of them is to show appreciation. Always thank a customer after a purchase. A lot of people do it in Nigeria, especially banks, but small businesses hardly do it. They feel that they are doing the customers a favor by offering them products to buy. Between you and the customer, it is a mutual transaction, but without the customer can always buy from somewhere else, but you need the customer to buy from you. So that is why the customer is doing you a favor. The person who is buying from you does you a favor. So you need to show appreciation to your customers. The second thing you need to do is you need to show concern. When there is an issue, when a customer has an issue, you want to make sure that that you feel concerned, even if you do not have the capacity, okay, to replace, especially if it's something that is so big. So you need to show empathy. You need to feel the pain of the customer purchasing something and then it is useless for them, or it's not as useful as they planned it to be. You need to be in their shoes. Now, even if they are faking it, if they feel you are sympathetic with them and all of that, you see that it makes them feel special. And when customers feel special, people want to return where they are treated well. People want to return where they are treated with care and all that. The third thing you can do is to be available. The third thing that will make your customers feel special is to be available for them. Make yourself available through all the channels that you possibly can reach your customers. Based on the kind of product or service you offer, you understand where your prospective customers are coming from, the kind of channels they use to communicate and to interact, whether they are on Facebook or WhatsApp or wherever they are. If they are on YouTube, you have to be on YouTube so that they will be able to see you. If they are on Facebook, you need to be on Facebook so that you'll be available whenever they call. Keep your lines open, and so that when they call, they'll be able to reach you when they need to either make another purchase or when they need to make a complaint. Make the doors open for people for your potential customers or customers to make a complaint. Sorry, this is talking about customers, not potential customers. To make their complaint, to open up and tell you the things they feel about the product. And the fourth one, and the most important one, is to make it impossible for your customers to lose. And this is where you break the record. This is where this is where you will do the thing that if you make your customers, if you put yourself in a position where, or your product or service or your offering in a position where the customer knows that they cannot lose by buying from you, I mean, you have earned their life patronage. You have earned their patronage for life. If they know that whatever they buy from you, they cannot lose. And today in the internet, Nigerians are doing it. You see a lot of them do 100% money back guarantee. And what this means is that take this product. If you don't get value from it, return it and I'll return your money 100%. So that is one of the ways to kill the bias, what is called the buyer's remorse, the customer's buying remorse or buyer's remorse. That remorse they feel, that fear they feel, at that point they want to pay. They feel like, what if I lose this money? But when they know that, well, if I don't get satisfaction from this product or service, there is a window for me to return it and get back my money. They don't feel any loss again. So it is easy for them to make that purchase all that. And since you know that from point one, the number one point in this video, that you have already made your product so good that anybody who uses it will want to come back again, you have made an irresistible offer. So it makes it so smooth for you that when you make it open for them to not, as in make it open for them to return, feel free to return if you don't like the product you purchased. You know that nobody who let's say fit into your prospective or targeted customers will ever reject the product you have offered. And this seals the whole deal for you. And this is how businesses grow. They make a good product, they target the right customer, they make a product for a particular customer, they target the right prospect, okay, to buy that product, and they make the customer feel special. And this is how they make a lot of money and grow their business, exponentially. Now you may be asking yourself, how you have gotten all of this knowledge, how can I put all of this together for my business? And I want to briefly introduce to you, if you are asking yourself the question, how do I move my business from point A to point B and to point C? And there are all the knowledges you need are already being in use. They are already available. Everything you need to succeed with your business is already available. You just need to find who has that knowledge and you tap into it and grow your business. You don't need to sit down to say, let me figure this all out by myself. Everything you need to succeed has already been figured out, and you want to be willing to break it down for yourself one after the other. It will be difficult for you to do. But if you find someone, a mentor, someone who has already followed that path, and you want to follow that path, you just need to follow their footsteps and do what they did. And that's why I'm introducing you to this forum by Ronald Zimora. Ronald Zimora is one of Nigeria's top-rated marketers, and he has created a forum where he's teaching business. He calls it the I Will Teach You Business Insider. He actually wrote a book, I Will Teach You Business, and then to follow it up, he created a forum to enable it. So you can use the link below to join, to find out how you can join that forum. You can even get that book he wrote for free through this link. So follow the link below to get access to this forum, where you can discuss anything about marketing and sales and customer satisfaction and traffic and all those points that you find so difficult to lead, and even some extra ways you can some ways you can make extra income for your business. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you have not, and the notification bell so you get the video, so you get to know each time I post a new video. I post content on business development and growth often, so if you would like this video, you'll be able to help me show this content to entrepreneurs like you who need knowledge. Thank you for watching.